Hello and welcome. My name is Clown, and after nearly 2 years of posting shit on YouTube, I finally found out how to pixelate stuff. Therefore, I can do this, right? Y'all fuckers don't know what's going on in the background. Only I know. And you ain't ever gonna find out, because I'm not gonna tell you, nor am I gonna show you. What I am gonna tell you is that I'm talking about Carnal Instinct today. Now, Carnal Instinct is not actually an H game. I'm still going to call the video H game Diaries because I can. However, unlike most times, I will say this is actually a decent experience that I had with this game because it's like, it kind of takes almost like a formula that you hate to see in like normal games. But then when you translate that over to a hentai, or not a hentai, to an adult game, it actually works surprisingly well because the rewards are like, they're adult content, not like useless trash that you're not gonna ever use in the game. So it's really funny in that way. At least it made me laugh. So, first of all, let me just I guess I'll just go over like the basic way that this shit works. So basically, you start the game, you're like in the middle of the map. Basically, you got a ton of icons, and you just start going anywhere. And obviously, it usually tells you, right? So you got like the pink icons, which are an encounter, if you know what I mean. You got the yellow ones, which are quests. You've got like the beast ones, which are just camps, and then you got the fast travel points. Now, obviously, the encounters, you can already tell there's a ton of them, and they usually have you, they give you stuff. You get to see something, you get some eye candy, and it's always nice to just walk in a direction of a quest and be like, oh look, there's an encounter I can do here. Why not just stop for a little bit of see a little bit of something I'm not gonna see IRL because I'm a loser. Ooh, sorry, but and then you got a little fun stop on the way to your quest. And even then, the quests, half of the time, sure, they're boring because usually you just walk somewhere, kill a bunch of stuff. Which, a little bit about the combat, it's not terribly good, but it's also not terrible. It just kind of works for what it has to do. It has some basic stuff, and I actually didn't hate it too much. Also, surprisingly enough, this game has mantling, which is kind of funny, where you can hold on to the edge of a thing and just climb up, which is, I don't know, I just think that's super funny. And yeah, usually the dungeons and the outposts, they're not terribly exciting or anything. Usually, honestly, the biggest reward that you'll ever get, I think, for like a quest, apart from the adult content, is that you unlock different races, which I unlocked. When I unlocked the Lesser Draconid, I immediately switched over. Not because I'm like a big fucking scaly or anything. Also, this game like heavily encourages you to do Fuda, which I don't have a problem with, but I just think that the humans look kind of terrible, and I didn't really want to be a cat person because it's not a cat girl, it's just a straight up cat person. So I wasn't really down for it, and I got to be a Lesser Draconid, and I liked walking around with that. It also, I think it looks the least weird, so that's why I roamed around like that. But either way, when you finish the quests, they're always bookended. Not always, but most of the time they're bookended with some kind of adult content, and it's pretty awesome. And it kind of makes the entire experience not suck as bad. You're kind of like, oh, this dungeon's kind of shit, I think. It kind of sucks. But then you're like, and you're in the end, and you're like, ha ha, you know what you're gonna get, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess it was worth it. I guess it was worth my time. Maybe I'll go do another one. Maybe I'll spend another 5 hours playing this game. Isn't necessarily healthy to have, to be, excited for like 6 hours straight. Probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And that's exactly what I did. Now, like I said, not exactly the most engaging game ever made. However, the rewards are very rewarding, and some of them are even pretty wild. Like literally, like the first encounter and like the clip I showed at the beginning where I told you I was gonna show you, I lied. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you it's a naga. That is like one of the first things you see is a naga just sitting there, and she's like, I buy your seed, and then she does just that, and I kind of like it, even if she's literally a snake face. It's like a snake. She's got like a woman torso, a snake bottom, and a snake head, and I still enjoyed it. And then there's like a centaur who's just kind of nuts, and then you lay a dragon, bro. And the nuttiest thing about the dragon is that when you're finished, when you pull out, you produce a cumsicle because it's an ice dragon, and it's really fucking weird. And like all over, you have like a dialogue system. It doesn't actually do anything except progress the whatever you're doing or lead to coochie. and there's some grayed out options that look like they're kind of exciting. I don't know. I think this game has a lot of exciting things in the future coming for it. I hope, at least. I'm probably coping, but hopefully it actually turns out, you know, gets a lot of content, because I think this game has decent potential to actually be a good one, be a really good one. Now, whether we need like a 20-hour long adult game is another question altogether, because that's maybe not the most healthy thing ever, but I don't care. I want to play it anyways. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did leave out a lot of things. I didn't think they were super important. I think maybe I'll talk about them if I ever talk about this game again. But I mean, I guess it's not really a review. It's more like talking about the things that I find interesting about these types of games. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.